Hello there, welcome back to my channel. Copper Dragons here, and I thought I might as well restart my playthrough on Minecraft. I'm gonna keep the video count the same as I did before. Like just continuing from the last number that I left off, but regardless, I'm gonna have to create a new world. Cause the one I started on for my previous playthrough, I accidentally deleted it. I'm sorry about that, but I'm just gonna have to retry this again. All right, I'm gonna call this world YouTube. Um, I'm gonna just keep it like that on a generic, normal difficulty survival world. Cause, well, I just want to keep it as generic as possible. Just take it all in. I've been right off spawn and already found a pink sheep. I don't know the odds of that. I found a pink sheep right off spawn. What are the odds of that? I honestly couldn't tell you the odds. Yeah, that's gotta be like I know pink sheep, like naturally spawning pink sheep are already pretty rare for this game. I don't know if it's increased odds seeing one directly off spawn. I don't know if that's like increased odds or like if it's like rare to see one right off spawn. That has got to be like insane luck. All right, let's turn these jungle logs into some planks and then make a crafting table. All right, I gotta craft some tools real quick. Yeah, I almost forgot that they added a spear, but I'm not gonna make one. Wait, actually, uh, I'm gonna craft a shovel just for the pure sake of the fact that I might need one later on. I don't want to kill it, but I'm gonna have to for evidence that the pink sheep existed. Oh my god. Yeah, I can't believe I honestly found a pink sheep right off spawn. That has gotta be like insane luck. Oh my god, I don't know the odds of that. Like, like I know that it's already rare, but it's gotta be rarer to find one off spawn. I don't know if it actually is or not, but if it is, oh my god, I am so lucky. Like, I've only encountered like two naturally spawning like pink sheep in the entire game, all throughout the many years I've played this game, from what I can remember, anyways. I don't know if I encountered any more past that, and I'm just not remembering, but I do remember that I only encountered like two. Alright, I just had to mine all those watermelons so I could have a stable food source. I'm not gonna use that pink wool for anything other than just pure decoration whenever I get my base built. Now keep in mind, I will be trying to like go as far as like maybe a little bit past beating the Ender Dragon. I'll try to make it to at least that point. If I beat the Ender Dragon and still want to continue this playthrough, I will. Since there's a lot more you can do past that. But as of right now, I don't really see myself going anywhere past the Ender Dragon. Alright. Let's just go ahead and get everything done. I'm not gonna make pumpkins since as of right now they're the most useless item you could use for a food source. I do have some mutton right now, but I don't have a furnace or any coal to cook it with. Let alone any stone. Is that an orange sheep? Oh, that's just a pig. I completely forgot that there's new textures for like some animals in this in the game, like for chickens and pigs. I think there might also be some coming out for like cows, but I could be wrong. All right. Now let's bridge all the way over here so I can have like a safe way over. Because there's no way I'm surviving that fall. Like, there's absolutely no chance of that. Alright. Now time to find a good, solid place I can start a base. Also, I'm gonna have to try and find some wool while I'm at it too, particularly from sheep. Um, Now, as of right now, I'm gonna have to swap out the mutton for some melon slices, since I can't really eat the mutton while it's uncooked, since it doesn't provide as much of a stable food source. Now, yes, I do understand that there's concepts like saturation and stuff, and melons is on like the low end of that, if I'm remembering correctly. But yeah, I just don't really need too much. Uh, okay. I have to collect as much meats as possible. Um, I just really need as much food as I can get my hands on. I don't know if I should kill this horse for leather, so I can craft armor. Eh, screw it. Uh, really? Couldn't even bother dropping any leather? Well, at least there's some pigs and a chicken up there. So let's go ahead and, just kill both of them. So that way I can, have at least a little bit more meats. Since, meats are some of the most stable food sources you can have. Alright. And also there's some feathers, too, that usually drop from chickens. So, no matter what, I'm just gonna get as many resources. Chickens are probably... Chickens and sheep, maybe cows, are gonna be some of the most useful mobs I can kill right now. Since they provide, the, like, secondary items, unlike, most other mobs at this point in the game. Alright, I'm gonna have to kill that sheep down there. And also, I'm gonna kill that pig. Now, I will be trying to collect a pet pig sometime in the future. I just don't know when. Uh, and if I get like an anvil and some name tags, I will be trying to, um, you know, give the pets I collect along the way some names. I don't know if I will find any name tags or anything. I hope I will, but that's not a certainty. Alright, let's mine some cobblestone, because I need to upgrade my tools. And also make a furnace, too. Okay. Now let's go ahead and, see how much stone I have. That's 11, so a sword takes 2. A pickaxe and... That's 6 for both the pickaxe and axe. And 1 for a shovel, so... That's... What? 9? Uh, and then 8 for a furnace. So I need 6 more. Uh, I think I need to get to 15 stone. Yep, I'm exactly at that now. Alright, let's make some sticks. If I can find them here. Here they are. So let's go ahead and craft the tools that I wanted to make. Uh, yeah, turns out I need 2 more stone. I'm gonna use up my wooden tools since, using my stone tools this early on after I just made them, while I still have durability on my on my wooden tools, that would just be kind of a waste, if anything. Alright. Now let's, try and craft that furnace now. Since that's one of the things I want to craft next. Alright, seems like I'm gonna need 1 more wool and a little bit more wood, if I want to make a base. Uh, I just don't know where I can find any more sheep right now. I just... Oh crap, it's an Enderman! Endermen are more dangerous on Bedrock. So, which is the version I'm playing. So I gotta get away from that freak right now because I have no armor, only wooden and stone tools, and that's about it. Um, you know what? The main reason I started playing this game again after I accidentally deleted my old world is mostly because I'm starting a Minecraft phase again. Yeah, like I've been going back to some older Minecraft content, and I've realized that I'm in a Minecraft phase again. Now, uh, my Minecraft phase usually doesn't last too particularly long, and it usually comes a lot later than what most people most others usually would. Since I don't really like Minecraft as much as a lot of other people would, but I just really wanted to play Minecraft again. Alright, I want to make a classic red bed. Um, since, for the sake of, Minecraft simplicity. And also, I do like the classic texture of the red bed. Uh, now, come on, ow, I need a sheep. That's the one thing I need is a sheep. Uh, yeah, I'm screwed if I have to survive the night. Because there's absolutely no chance I'm gonna be able to survive any of the mobs that come out if I don't find a. Thank the Lord, a sheep showed up right as I was saying that. Oh my god. Now let's craft uh that into red wool so I can make a red bed. Uh, all right. Let's move my furnace into my inventory for right now, since I don't really have any coal to use on it. Um, Now let's make a red bed. I I'm gonna try and make a base whenever I have the time and resources, but as of right now, I don't really have either. Since I since day cycles are usually a lot shorter um in Minecraft than what I feel like it should be. You know what? I'm gonna collect as much wool and all this other stuff that I need. Um, Mostly due to the fact that um, the resources are pretty useful for a lot of things, and also wool can be used for stuff like decorations on paintings. So, alright, I don't need these leaf things, since those are kind of useless. Alright, uh, let's go ahead and kill these chickens and cows. I don't know if, like, the new models for cows have been introduced yet. Also, I've heard that there's new, like, models for, uh, like, baby mobs coming in. I don't know if that's actually true or not, because for all I know, it might as well just be a hoax, knowing the Minecraft community, but still. Uh, yeah. From what I can tell, the Minecraft community has been pretty toxic for years, and have been pretty infamous for hoaxes. Alright. I need to collect as much wood as I can get my hands on. So let's go ahead and use up the rest of the durability on my wooden axe. Just to, you know, uh, get more wood. Now, I will be trying to use jungle stairs for my base, like the roof of it. And also, I will be using oak planks, maybe birch, for the base of the house. Yeah, I know, I probably just ticked off a lot of Minecraft players in saying that. Using birch. Uh, yeah, and also I'm probably gonna use dark oak as the door. Yeah, I know I'm gonna be using a lot of different wood types for my base, but hey, it's my base. I can do whatever the heck I want with it. Alright, let's take out this cow and pig. Right now, I don't see a point in trying to take anything as a pet, since, for one, I don't have any resources to tame animals with, And for 2, for the animals that can't be tamed, like pigs and cows, and stuff, I don't have any leads to take them back to my base, or any fence posts for that matter. Like, honestly, I just love starting a new Minecraft world anymore. It just really gives me an ease of it all. You know what? I hope I can run into a village sometime soon. Mostly so I can try and take it over and enslave the people in there and make them do my bidding for as long as possible. Probably lure some villagers in there too, and, you know, spam the hero of the village enchantment, or effect, or whatever you want to call it. Alright. I'm gonna turn off on my... Okay. Now let's go ahead and see whatever I can find. Hopefully there's gonna be some, you know, villages nearby. That's the one thing I hope I can find. Wait, I have some wheat seeds, so if I get, like, a hoe of any kind, to plow the soil, and also some iron buckets for water, I can start a little bit of a farm. And also, since I do have some melons, and I probably still would have some, by the time I get some iron buckets and a hoe, to plow the ground, I could use them to craft some seeds for watermelons and, you know, get a more stable food source from that. Alright. I don't need too much more wood right now. I just want to find a village. Wait. You know what? I'm gonna try and, I guess, get some seeds so I can tame a parrot. Yeah, I want to have at least one companion throughout this game. That's the one thing I want to do. But I don't have too many seeds on me. So I'm gonna try and, plow down this grass. So that way I can try and get some seeds while I'm out here. I got 8. That's not gonna be anywhere near enough to tame a bird. You know what? I'm gonna save it for later, because right now I don't have too much stable resources. Now I am gonna need some coal whenever I get around to it. You know what? I don't know if I should ever start an SMP or like an online server in the future. I don't know if I should do that or not. Mostly due to the fact that SMPs have notoriously never gone too good. For the most part anyways. Now some of them have gone pretty good, but not all of them. Yeah, I keep getting confused on, left and right trigger right now, because, I haven't played Minecraft in forever. Oh man, it's a wolf. I wish I had some bones. Oh man, that sucks. I wish I had some bones to try and tame it. But I can try later. I don't really need a wolf right now. But if I were to name a wolf in this game, I would probably try and name it something creative. You know, more creative than what I did in my original world, which is Wolfie. Yeah, that was kind of a bad name. I admit that. That was a horrible name. If I'm being perfectly honest, that was just straight up buns. Okay. Is there even any villages in this area? Wait, I think I see one. I'm gonna try and go over there. I'm gonna try and build, like, my house a little bit outside, the village. But yeah, that's pretty much, the main thing I wanted to do, is to, like, just try and insert myself into the village, so I can have ample sources to trade. Maybe there could be a blacksmith in here if I'm lucky, and I could get some coal and other resources while I'm at it. And also, there could be some food here, too. I know there should be at least a farm. I don't know what kind, though. Ooh, hay bales. That's good. So let's go ahead and get those. Yeah, I'm gonna need to gather up all these for the wheat. Uh, I don't know what tool would be the best mine hay bales. I think it would be, hose. I think it would be... I don't know, though. I could be wrong on that. Uh, like, I'm not the best Minecraft player. I do know a lot about the game, but I know I'm not. I know for certain I'm not the best player in the game. I know that for sure. For many reasons, since there's like a lot of crafting recipes I don't even know. Especially since they keep updating the game so much that it's hard to tell, like, what the crafting recipes are anymore, let alone any of the new ones that they might add. Uh, like, I know the basic ones, like Eyes of Ender, swords, axes, tools. Like, I know that stuff. Like, the generic tools that have always been in the game, but whenever it comes to other stuff, like, you know, uh, like, I can't think of any crafting recipes I don't know right now, like, off the top of my head, but, yeah. There's just so many crafting recipes right now that I don't really have too much of a grasp on. Wait, uh, I can actually make some armor right now. I'm gonna make a helmet first, since that's kind of like the biggest, like, thing I could really make. Uh, yeah, there wasn't a... Wait, there's some more village down here, so I could try and explore that a little bit. And there's some villagers, too. So I'm gonna try and replant some of their crops, so I won't be taking from them. Uh, I don't want to be cruel, you know? Uh, go away, little piggy. I don't want to feed you right now. Uh, okay, let's just feed the animal. I mean, just collect all these carrots. Yeah, I have a lot of food right now, but I don't think I have enough to do me for the rest of the game. I clearly don't. You know what? I just now thought of something. One mod I've always wanted to try was like some of those old Herobrine mods. I've never tried those. I have Java Edition. I just never got around to actually trying any, like, mods besides, like, Cobblemon. Like, that's the mod. I think that's the only mod I really tried, for the most part. Okay, I'm gonna have to take some of these. Uh, sorry, villagers. I just really need your food. And also, I'm gonna sleep in the bed while I'm at it, too, since it's getting dark out to the point where even the villagers can sleep, so that means that, you know, clearly there's some stuff I can use. I'm not gonna risk it with the iron golem right now, because I clearly don't... I clearly would die if I even got hit by one of those. So yeah, I don't want to risk it. So let's go ahead and, gather up the last apple. Um, yeah, I just really need more resources. Oh man, I want a cat like this. I always love those little, black and white cats. Mostly due to Stampy series on, like, in his Lovely World series. I'm pretty sure he had one of those cats. I can't remember if he actually did or not. I'm just pretty sure he had one that looked like that. You know, I'm gonna take the emeralds, if I find any. Mostly due to the fact that I can use them for trading. And might as well take the book too, since, you know, I think those can also be used for trading. Alright, time to take these hay bales right here. Uh, I'm gonna save that, pile of hay bales over there, since I probably would have more than enough, hay bales right here, to do me for a while. Um, now I should have close to a stack after this. Yep, I have 54, so 10 off from a full stack. Uh, I just wish that this village had a blacksmith. That's the main thing I wish it had. right now anyways. I'm gonna need your leather. Okay, I got 2 pieces. I just need, like, 2 more for boots. Just in case if I come across a winter biome. You know, like I did in my original world and, have to worry about, uh, powdered snow. Like I did back then. Uh, okay, I just need 1 more leather. That's all I need. Yep, and here we go. Time to make the boots. Um, ooh, I got an extra leather too, so I need, um, like 6 more for the pants. Uh, and after that, 8 more for the armor, for the chest piece. For the chest piece. A trident? What is that doing here? What is a trident doing out here? I know there has to be some drowns out here. There has to be. Mostly due to the fact that those are some of the only enemies I can think of that even um, use tridents like in the entire game. Alright, I'm gonna have to put up the carrots for right now and then get the dirt. Uh, Mostly so I can try and get up here. Uh, I wish that this village had a blacksmith. That's the one thing I wish I could find. Yeah, that would have made this village like 10 times more useful than what it ended up being. Wait, I'm not gonna even bother trying to kill the iron golem. Uh, don't want to risk it with that Enderman right there. I don't want to risk it with that. Mostly due to the fact that, like I mentioned earlier in the video, it is like they are a lot more dangerous on Bedrock than what they are on Java. So I don't really want to mess with them right now. I'm gonna have to get some food out of my inventory, so I can eat, which it's just gonna have to be bread for right now. Okay. Now I am gonna need some sand later on, but not right now since I'm not working on building a base. Uh, Mostly since I don't have ample space to actually build a base right now. Like, I would love to have some ample room right now, but I just don't have it. I just gotta keep searching around just for ample room. Mostly since I do like building my bases a little bit big. So, yeah. And no, that is not compensating for anything. Uh, so yeah. Let's grab this sugarcane right here. Since that's kind of useful. For like paper, sugar, so I can make cakes later on. And all this other stuff. Uh, I want to grab that squid for its ink sacs. But it's kind of useless right now since they're drowned. Like right there. Yeah, and I don't really have the tools to deal with it. Uh, like I do have stone stuff, but not like I'm gonna try and deal with some of the aggressive mobs like whenever I have iron. Like that's whenever I'm gonna start dealing with some of the more aggressive mobs like golems, and basically any mob that attacks you past that. I'm not even gonna bother trying to accidentally attacking the wolves. Mostly due to the fact that I just don't want to hurt the doggos, you know? So let's go ahead and try and scale this mountain real quick. So that way I can actually, see if there's ample room for a base up here. Uh, you know what? I've noticed something with the Minecraft community lately, and it's the fact that they, like, pretty much almost always use, like, dead Minecraft creators' names for, like, influence or something. Technoblade being the most notorious one. Like, that is just flat out disgusting on a multitude of levels. Like, you people are honestly no better than Marvel with Stan Lee at that point. You people are no better than that. Like, and a lot of times, I only see them using his name to, like, get some one-up on any other Dream SMP member, like Dream or, some other member like that. Like, I've only seen them using his name as some kind of one-up, you know? And that's honestly, that just makes it even more sickening, if I'm being honest. That just makes it even more sickening. Because why are you trying to use a dead cancer patient's name just for the pure sake of profit? Now, if you were using his name for like charity or something for cancer research, that's a different story. That's a completely different story. Um, but if you're just using his name as like some kind of sick one up, yeah, you don't deserve to be called human at that point. Like I've had family members who have had cancer. I've seen them go through their journey, and seeing people use a dead cancer patient's name just as some one up or something just as sickening. Yet I don't even want to bother considering you human in general. I've seen the struggles people go through whenever they're dealing with cancer firsthand. I I don't even want to deal with you if you're even gonna try and use a legacy of somebody who went through the same kind of struggles um, as some weird one up. I don't even care. Like like y'all just are sickening to the core. Y'all are rotten to the core at that point. Um, but yeah. Um, let's just go ahead and continue the game real quick. But actually, that's gonna be the end of today's video. Uh, be sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. I know I didn't get too much done, but I'll try and work on it in future videos. But be sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.